So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can both.
Decent chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vinicius Junior. He might be in here. Takes a shot. Oh, just wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nuno Mendes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Saka. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Bigo with the short one. Played in deep. And he's gone looking for safety. Played out towards the right wing. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Inter Milan have their third corner. They've played it short. And here's Figo. And he decides to cross it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely shaped ball.
Rashford really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marked.
Oh, smashing header! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply. Cruyff! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Rashford. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Figo. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. Calm as you it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vigo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good...
Great chance! He's got a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's become a case of men against boys. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's running through. Referee has just said play on. That is ended up in no man's land. Serginho. There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Inter Milan pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. So off we go once more. That's a cute ball. So up he goes! Saka. And Kessié. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Eze. Cafu wins the duel this time. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what a climb! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Inter Milan get their fourth corner. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? They're up to 5 corners now. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. And the keeper's got it again. Zanetti. Rashford. Has a look and place it forward. He has found the way through. Makaleli. He's had it taken off him. Cafu. Now it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And that's another good win of the ball. That's been cut out, well played. Oh no, this does not look... Shot a goal! Xavi Alonso. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And he has been fouled there. Nuno Mendes. That has not gone well. Yaya Toure. And it's Makaleli. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Makaleli. And it's Yaya Toure. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, good-looking ball. Played out wide. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cross to the back post. He rises! They've scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one. This must be his personal high. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total...
Big chance! Oh, the ball's... And one more try! He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Owen. Rashford receives it in a good position here. And he's heaved it away. Plays the return pass. And they've got a throw. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Puskás. He's shifting through the gears here. And that was very necessary. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Otto. Davids looking to run onto it. Otto got a long way forward to join the attack. And this is Cruyff. Puskás. And that's been won straight back. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. And here's Rashford. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Davids. Owen will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's managed to get rid. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Chiellini. So it is still 0-0. Now, can they get him away? Played in. Up he goes! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Quality ball. Puskás receives it in a wide position. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cruyff, nicely spread. Figo, flings in, he's having a shot! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's picked his way through. There's the delivery. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Played out to the right. Oh, no joy this time. Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's been cut out, well played. Cruyff. Cafu, out to the right. Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Figo. Oh, what a glide! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He can get that clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick reminder today.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that is a little undercooked. And this is Cruyff, crossed into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That's a cute ball. Cafu, nice looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Caceres attempts a clearance. And it's Deco. Figo gets into a good position. He's there and gets it away. And Yaya Toure! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And this is decent chance! And again! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Aims beyond the defence. And he cuts out the supply. Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he whips it in. And that has been cleared. Toure picks it up out wide.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard cuts it out. Nesta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bigo chasing after it. And here's Forlan. Nesta gets over and intercepts.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And he shoots! He scored! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rashford, number 17.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Number 13.
Looking tidy in possession here.
Number 9.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Figo. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a lovely, neat pass. Guti, Cafu. It's a promising position. Bullish header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Nesta makes the interception. Fallen! Decent enough try. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Cleared away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Bigo with the short one. Great defending, strong and determined. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Please turn your attention to the screen.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And that gets things running. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
Shot could be on.
He rises! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
DiMarco looking for the run.
Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way. Morientes. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Now it's Rashford. Now, can they get him away? That's a good ball out wide.
Oh, that is a nice touch.
Cafu. Guardiola makes the interception.
It'll be a throw-in. Aimed in towards the centre.
And that should get the job done.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Now this could be a chance. Played out to the left flank.
Deco.
Guardiola does well to get it back. Doué.
Massaro! Sticks it away!
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mateus, he's in a great position here. Delivers with whip.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the volley.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Good ball, good take. Howson with the foul.
And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
The ball has bounced loose now. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Morientes looking to add to his goal. In towards the back stick. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Cafu. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Deco. Nesta. Oh, no joy this time. And he's there to clear it. Vardiol goes back to front. Looking to play him in. And he's gone searching crossfield. Massaro. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Now it's Drogba. Oh, good-looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Out towards the flank. Great vision. Morientes. It's a really well-measured ball. Thinks one through. It's a promising position. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He is through here. That should get the job done. Rashford. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Mateus. Well, that looks a decent ball. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Chiunque si renda protagonista di comportamenti inappropriati sarà immediatamente allontanato.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That's a decent clearance. Can he get it through? Cafu! Well, that has not gone well. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Morientes. Nesta. Now Howson. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's come back out to him. It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Figo. The ball goes in. Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been knocked clear. Distributed tidily. Figo, well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's got full! Oh, that was no routine save.
Massaro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9.
Corner number 3 coming up.
15. Lasciano il campo per il
Harrison
11.
gets it away.
Forlan. Il
And
numero
now
5.
a sudden chance to
Attenzione,
counter.
la sostituzione.
Played out towards the right wing. Somewhat off target. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support...
Shot, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, that's great running from the way he manoeuvred himself into such a good position to receive the pass and go through on the goalkeeper then.
Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Aimed beyond the defence. Yilmaz, and shapes to shoot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Always onto this. Goes for a shot! He's scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Gol per il Manchester United.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Can he finish? In for the pieces. It's a goal. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Takes a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Massaro really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Well read, nice interception. Nesta. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for options for movement. There's a sharp little ball here. Played in deep. Terrific header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Yilmaz. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Yilmaz. He's picked his way through. Played in, climbs up big! Chance again? No.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
That's a little off target. Nicely weighted ball. Great work on the overlap. Howson tries to clear. There's the shot! Massaro, just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Has a look and plays it forward. That has been cut short. Massaro. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Mateus. And we're done. Inter Milan were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find the solution to those wide defensive positions. A very poor show.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And that gets things running.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's Rooney! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Baggio. Oh, well measured. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Musiala, McAllister, and here's Rooney. Rooney! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Nicely aimed pass. Now that's well seen too. Serginho. Serginho, and this is Van Basten. He's in a great position here. Shot could be chance! Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Rooney. Oh, no joy this time. Van Basten. Now he's got space here. That's good vision. And he's taking no chances there. Now it's Mbappe.
Inter really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple.
And it's Figo. Van Basten. Now it's Cruyff. Inter Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Over to the left. Now this could be a chance. Now the header! Oh, he's hit the bar! That's really well cleared. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment. He's had a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well, that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. He's cut it out. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. It's run loose here. He came in hard, very hard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for the run. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence and more. And the finish! So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that's a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, important interception. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Tries to pass it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Knocks it out wide. Finds himself just about within shooting range. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
McAllister. Some resolute defending there. McAllister is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Here's Guti. Spread it left. Serginho. Looking to play him in. And the ball's gone astray. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Rooney. Now it's Musiala. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Inter Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And the second half gets underway. He won't be happy with that one. That ball looks a good one. Chiellini. Oh, chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped...
Van Basten! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And we have our very first corner. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball comes in. Chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Oh, that's a key interception. Defending was strong and firm. What a throw in. Looking for options for movement. Baresi attempts a clearance. Guti. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Figo.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Galatasaray are down to 10 men. And it's Figo. Guti. Van Basten. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Basten. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ambitious ball here. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Yaya Toure. Guti going face-to-face with his great rival. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. That's good running with the ball. Deep cross. Ball it! Oh, taken with style!
Inter are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's an imaginative pass. Figo aimed beyond the defence. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he latch on to this? Look at the space. Great chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Figo, chance to deliver, a header! It's in! It is no contest, it is a landslide. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that has left him in a heap. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's Figo! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Corner number 3 coming up.
They've played it short. Zanetti delivers.
He gets big! It's hit the upright. And he thumps it clear. Zanetti. And this is Figo. And the shot! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Just the keeper to beat! And he's all tries a shot! Musiala, somewhat off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, what a climb! Oh, it rattles the bar!
Il quarto uomo
Musiala.
indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. Tries from a long way out. Comfortable claim for the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Now is this the final assault?
Figo powering forward here. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! They've done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
And that will be it.
Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Van Basten, very much the hero in this game. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Netherlands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Beckham to take it as usual.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Beckham picks it up out wide. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Now it's Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for a runner. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out to the left it goes. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Rivaldo, there's the shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The Netherlands finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So, another set play.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, he's done very well to take that back.
Now it's Cruyff.
Now it's Van Basten. And it's Gavi. And he cuts out the supply.
Yaya Toure.
Played out towards the right wing. Passing is crisp and sharp. Doué. That pass surprise.
And it's been given away. He's having a shot! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are...
Chance! It's in he goes again!
And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Beckham really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told. He knows.
Now it's Cruyff. Over to the left.
Gavi. Rijkaard. Gavi. That's Van Nistelrooy.
Cruyff.
Now it's Doué. Knocks it into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
And it's Doué.
Can he get on the end of this?
And this is Van Basten. DiMarco
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way through. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
played into space.
That's a throw. Out again for a throw-in.
Doué. And it's Van Basten.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Inter Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Looking for the run. Now it's Gabriel. He's looking wide. That has been cut short. Great vision. Gavi. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Conte. Well timed, excellent interception. Zanetti. Zanetti. Doué receives it in a good position here. Doué! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Doué clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He rises! That's a half-decent try.
Yaya Toure is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rijkaard. No way through. Back into the middle. Played out to the left flank. Rijkaard. Can he latch on to this? Van Nistelrooy. And that's another good win of the ball. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Inter clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Inter Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Here we go again then. Beckenbauer. Rivaldo. Nicely aimed pass. He's found a way past. He's shifting through the gears here. Terrific header. Rijkaard. Beckham. There will be a throw-in. Great ball, and he's in. It's Van Basten! Oh, it's in! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. That has ended up in no man's land.
Inter are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Van Basten looking to run onto it. DiMarco. Defending was strong and firm. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. The pass has gone astray. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Van Basten, and he stands tall, impenetrable.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And Julio Cesar somehow saves it. Quality ball.
DiMarco. Now it's Gavi. And they've got a throw. Van Nistelrooy. And that is expertly dealt with. Cruyff at his creative best. He set up 2 goals. Van Basten stood his ground strongly. That's really well manoeuvred. Comes out and deals with it.
Inter couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Conte. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
Yaya Toure.
Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. Gavi. Gavi goes on a charge down the left. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, Cruyff! Nicely shaped ball. Cruyff.
It's out for a goal kick.
Gavi. Now it's Gabriel. Beckham. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
So nearly the perfect ball. Yaya Toure.
Inter Milan are coasting towards victory. It's a searching pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Serginho.
Yaya Toure. Plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Conte. Beckham. Will play through for the wide man.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Nistelrooy picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot!
And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
I'd just like to read
Van
out our
Basten
fan club
taking
members
in
who
the
are celebrating
accolades,
their
having been
birthdays
named
today.
man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah. Chance for a shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
Tries to get it clear.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto, terrific header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fired deep. Oh, what a... Oh, it's come off the upright. They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Nice interception, well timed.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found a way past. Roberto Carlos. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cafu with the slide tackle there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That ball looks a good one.
Now it's Mbappe.
Yamal. Mbappe.
Looking to play him in. Well, that's well spotted. But he's gone direct here.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from the...
And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Figo. Spread neatly. Vieira does well to get it back. Cross goes in there.
He rises! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header. Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pelé. Kaka. This ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pelé.
Yamal, he has found the way through. It's a good-looking delivery. In once more.
He's there and gets it away.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Great pressure, plenty of it.
Looking for options for movement.
Now it's Figo.
He's found a way through. Figo! Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box.
Inter Milan
presented with a golden opportunity here to further improve their position of comfort. You like, and they're running away with it.
Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Neymar.
Great run on the overlap here. Oh, chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well read, nice interception.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball is over the line. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Neymar. Leicester gets across to intercept that. And they've got rid. It's a searching pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They're back within reach. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Inter Milan are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we are back underway. Cafu. Over to the left. Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Pass somewhat off target. Strong running down that left flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cafu, big header! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Neymar has it out wide and in space. It's run loose here. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. So, third quarter of the game. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now, can they get him away? Yaya Toure. Cruyff. Yaya Toure. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Might want to be careful there.
Threads one in. He's on it, can he get away? A header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
That has been cut short. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's picked it up out wide. An instinctive delivery. Punched away. Neymar. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That pass isn't the best. Pele goes sliding in. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Figo, and it's Kaka. Pele. 75 minutes played. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he can clear it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Pele. It's Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out wide. Cafu. Throw it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11, numero 9, numero 22, numero 14.
And he's heaved it away.
Numero 19.
Inter Milan have a free kick.
Il numero 20, Morientes. Il numero 17, il numero 15, il numero 8.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Il numero 21.
Cafu. Now it's Gerrard. And this is Rivaldo. Caught offside that time. Not the most accurate pass. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Inter Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. He's had it taken off him. Not the most convincing of passes. Serginho. Yaya Toure. This looks promising. Rashford is onto this. Rashford! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now he's got space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Yaya Toure proves too strong, too smart. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. So what can they conjure from this one? A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. And that is the last effort of the game. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Cruyff taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best.
Just the keeper to beat! Chance for a shot!
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Mbappe looking to run onto it.
Howson can get it clear.
And it's Cruyff. It's Gerrard! Great chance!
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Guti receives it in a wide position. That has been slung wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Messi. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0. Vigo gets flagged offside.
Guti. That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. Pizarro, played out to the left flank. Can he latch on to this?
He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Pizarro, he's in a great position here. And they've got a throw. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. He's in plenty of space here. Well read. And the danger is averted. So what can they make of this? And it's Guti. And he's only too happy to take that back.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Foot in. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Figo. Oh, well played. Pass somewhat off target.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball driven towards the far post.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gerrard. Some resolute defending there. Pizarro. Pizarro showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rashford! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, this looks sharp. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
And we have our very first corner.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Mbappe tries to pass it through.
Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Just a quick
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Pizarro. It's Pizarro! He has done it! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Rashford looking to get on the end of this.
And it's Yaya Toure. Rijkaard tries making a foray down the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
That has been cut short. Serginho. It's a pretty loose pass. And he thumps it clear. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. That is a great pick out. Referee has just said play on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's managed to gift it back. Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Messi touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And here's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, not quite. Yaya Toure. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pizarro. Baresi. Nicely weighted ball. And he was alert to it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's in on Cruyff. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Galatasaray really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Nicely spread. Figo. He is through here. Rijkaard with the clearance. Pizarro. And claimed it back swiftly. Rijkaard. Cafu. Looking to go deep. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Pizarro. Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now he's off and running. He's through here. He's in space and looking for options. Terrific header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Now it's Rashford. And it's Serginho. The referee's awarded a free kick. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's found a way through, and that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He has found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And here's Mbappe. He's got away. Now it's Pizarro. Now, can they get him away? And a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been knocked clear. Knocks it out wide.
And time is up. Inter Milan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
Rashford claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Train departure times from all local major
Your final
stations.
thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So off we go then.
Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
And the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Bergomi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
It's going to be another throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Cannavaro. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kaka.
No lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got away.
Rodri spots it and intercepts. Spread it left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Looking to play him in. He's free, he has got shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior.
He can run onto that.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Still goalless. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Kaka in acres of space out wide. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Deco. That's a good ball out wide. And he's whipped. Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Pinged towards the front line. Toure gets across to intercept that. Rui Costa. Kaka. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic.
And they're quick to get it back.
And he's intervened well there.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
It's Rui Costa. No, that's been intercepted. Zanetti.
Oh, they can break here.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's a promising position. Cross needs to be good. Big chance! Goal!
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, delightful ball.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Van Basten, now it's Kaka, and he's found a way past. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Zanetti does well to get it back. And it's Kaka. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Threads one in. Vinicius Junior. In towards the back stick. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Tries to play it through. Played into space out wide. A header! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kaka is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now the cross and the shot! Zanetti. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Ball's gone out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Chooses to go cross-field. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And that has put paid to that. It's come to nothing. Deco. And here's Kaka. Lovely, now then. Oh, cracking. Kaka! And he's hit it long. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Great vision. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? And that has been clubbed away. Torres absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Lovely bit of skill. Rui Costa.
That's just playing it safe and simple. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rui Costa. Nesta muscles him off the ball. Mbappe. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 28.000.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. He's got away, and the finish! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Rolls it backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
It's Rui Costa.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 16.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 10. Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 4. Il numero 20.
Can he get on the end of this?
Il numero 17. Cambio di giocatori.
Rashford. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Rivaldo. They're urging him to... Decent chance! And they've got rid. Now it's Rashford. And this is Cruyff. He can get that clear. And he was quick to react. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
That's been cut out, well played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. Picked out brilliantly. Chooses to go. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deep cross. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And here's Rivaldo. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. And no, that was never going to make it. Played out to the left flank. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Just 5 minutes left. It's just beyond his reach. Tries to pass it through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Rivaldo. Knocks it into space. It's a really well-measured ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted. Time added on will be 2 minutes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, there's the clearance. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was...